When most people hear the Trump Organization, they immediately think of one thing: politics.
In the day's other headlines, President Trump's
President Trump's.
Now, the U.S. President Donald Trump.
We will make America great again.
I know what trending is better than anybody in the world. I've been trending my whole life. From the day I was born, I've been trending.
I like the good publicity and I like the bad publicity. It all plays.
But here's what might surprise you. Before Donald Trump ever stepped foot in the White House, before he ever ran for president, before he became a household name for anything political, the Trump Organization was already a massive business empire that most people knew absolutely nothing about. I'm talking about a company that spans across multiple continents, operates in dozens of industries, and has been quietly building wealth for over 7 decades. This isn't just about hotels and golf courses, though we'll get to those. This is about a business empire that touches everything from luxury real estate to entertainment, from aviation to retail, and even extends into digital assets and cryptocurrency. So in this video, I'm going to break down the true scope of the Trump Organization, and I guarantee you're going to learn things that will completely change how you think about this company. We're going to look at the numbers, the properties, the international reach, and the business strategies that built this empire. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the Trump Organization is significantly bigger than you may know. But first, let me give you some context that's going to blow your mind about just how extensive this operation really is. The Trump Organization isn't just one company, it's actually a collection of over 500 business entities. 500. That's more than most Fortune 500 companies have subsidiaries. And these aren't just shell companies or paper entities, these are active businesses generating revenue across the globe. Here's what most people don't realize. While everyone was focused on Trump's political career, the Trump Organization continued operating as one of the most diversified luxury brands in the world. We're talking about a company that operates in more than 20 countries, employs thousands of people, and manages billions of dollars in assets. And here's the kicker: this empire started with a single man and a $1 million loan that became the foundation for what we see today. But the story of how it grew from that modest beginning to a global powerhouse is far more complex and impressive than most people understand. Let's start with what most people think they know: the hotels. But even here, the scope is bigger than you might imagine. Trump Hotels operates luxury properties across North America, Europe, and Asia. But this isn't just about slapping the Trump name on existing buildings. These are meticulously designed ultra-luxury properties that compete with the finest hotels in the world. Take Trump International Hotel Las Vegas. This isn't a casino hotel like most Vegas properties. It's a 64-story non-gaming luxury hotel that caters to an entirely different clientele. Or consider Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago, a 98-story skyscraper that's not just a hotel, but also contains luxury condominiums and retail spaces. But here's where it gets interesting. The Trump Organization doesn't just own these properties outright. They've mastered the art of licensing and management deals. This means they can expand their brand globally without the massive capital investment typically required for international expansion.
Trump has remarked about India's economy in negative. His business is aimed at taking advantage of India's growing affluence.
In Europe, you'll find Trump properties in Scotland and Ireland. In Asia, there are developments in Indonesia and the Philippines. Each of these represents not just a hotel, but a complete luxury experience that includes spas, fine dining, and exclusive amenities. The hotel division alone generates hundreds of millions in revenue annually, but that's just the beginning of the story. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. The Trump Organization operates one of the largest luxury golf portfolios in the world. We're talking about 17 golf courses across the United States, Scotland, and Ireland. But these aren't your average golf courses. These are championship-level facilities that host major tournaments and attract golfers from around the world. Trump National Doral in Miami, for example, is home to the famous Blue Monster course and has hosted PGA Tour events for decades. In Scotland, Trump owns 2 courses, including Trump Turnberry, which is one of the most prestigious golf destinations in the world and has hosted the Open Championship multiple times. The investment in these Scottish properties alone was over $200 million. Here's what's brilliant about the golf strategy. These courses aren't just about green fees. They're complete luxury destinations that include hotels, restaurants, event spaces, and residential developments. Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey, for instance, isn't just a golf course. It's a 500-acre luxury resort that includes multiple dining venues and event facilities. The golf division generates revenue through multiple streams: membership fees, green fees, tournaments, weddings, corporate events, and hospitality services. It's a perfect example of how the Trump Organization maximizes revenue from every asset. Here's where the Trump Organization really shows its sophistication: luxury residential real estate. This isn't just about building apartments, this is about creating some of the most exclusive residential addresses in the world. Trump Tower in New York City is probably the most famous, but it's just one of dozens of residential properties.
A first surprise for many visitors to Trump Tower, its legendary lobby is open to the public. Tourists taking snapshots of the same gilded escalator Donald Trump rode down to announce his candidacy.
The organization has developed luxury condominiums and residential towers in major cities across the United States and internationally. What makes this particularly impressive is the price points we're talking about. Units in Trump-branded residential buildings regularly sell for millions of dollars. A penthouse in Trump International Hotel and Tower in New York sold for over $30 million. These aren't just homes, they're luxury lifestyle statements. The residential strategy is particularly smart because it creates long-term value. While hotels and golf courses require ongoing operational management, luxury condominiums generate revenue through sales and then continue to enhance the brand's prestige for decades. In cities like Chicago, Las Vegas, and Miami, Trump-branded residential towers have become landmarks that define luxury living in those markets. Now let's dive into something most people never hear about: the Trump Organization's commercial real estate portfolio. This is where some of the most significant assets and revenue streams exist. The organization owns and operates office buildings, retail spaces, and mixed-use developments across major metropolitan areas. These properties house everything from Fortune 500 companies to luxury retail brands. One of the most significant examples is 40 Wall Street in New York City, a 70-story office building in the heart of Manhattan's financial district. This building alone represents hundreds of millions of dollars in value and generates substantial rental income from dozens of commercial tenants. The commercial real estate strategy is particularly brilliant because it provides steady, predictable income streams through long-term lease agreements with established businesses. While other divisions might fluctuate based on economic conditions, commercial real estate provides stability to the overall portfolio. Here's something that might surprise you. The Trump Organization has been involved in entertainment and media for decades, long before anyone thought about politics. The most famous example is The Apprentice television show, which ran for 14 seasons and became a global franchise. But the entertainment involvement goes much deeper than that. The organization has been involved in beauty pageants, including Miss Universe, Miss USA, and Miss Teen USA. These weren't just entertainment properties, they were global brands that generated revenue through television rights, sponsorships, and licensing deals. There's also been involvement in professional wrestling, with multiple appearances and events with WWE and various other entertainment ventures that have kept the Trump brand in the public eye for decades. The Trump Organization operates retail businesses that most people never hear about. The Trump Store, for example, offers everything from clothing and accessories to home goods and collectibles. But the retail strategy goes beyond just selling products. It's about creating lifestyle brands that extend the luxury experience into everyday items. Trump-branded products include everything from steaks and wine to clothing and home furnishings. Trump Winery in Virginia, for instance, produces award-winning wines that are sold nationally and internationally.
We created a portfolio at Trump Winery where we really elevate what Virginia sparkling wine can be. And I really think it's a fantastic alternative to the main brands that you know.
This isn't just a side business. It's a legitimate wine operation that has won numerous awards and recognition in the industry. The retail and lifestyle division demonstrates how the Trump Organization has successfully extended its brand into multiple consumer categories, creating additional revenue streams while reinforcing brand recognition. Here's something most people don't know. The Trump Organization has been involved in aviation services. This includes private jet services and aviation-related businesses that cater to ultra-high net worth individuals. The aviation division represents the kind of luxury services that complement the organization's other offerings. When you're staying at a Trump hotel or playing at a Trump golf course, having access to private aviation services creates a complete luxury experience. In recent years, the Trump Organization has expanded into digital assets and modern technology ventures. This includes involvement in cryptocurrency and blockchain technologies through ventures like World Liberty Financial. This expansion into digital assets shows how the organization continues to evolve and adapt to new market opportunities. It's not just resting on traditional real estate and hospitality, it's actively pursuing emerging markets and technologies. Now let's talk about something that really demonstrates the scale of the Trump Organization, its international presence. This isn't just an American company that happens to have a few properties overseas. This is a truly global operation. In Europe, the organization has significant investments in Scotland and Ireland, including golf courses, hotels, and residential developments. These European properties represent hundreds of millions of dollars in investment and have created hundreds of jobs in local communities. In Asia, there are developments and partnerships in countries like Indonesia and the Philippines. These international ventures often involve complex partnerships with local developers and investors, demonstrating the organization's ability to navigate different legal and business environments around the world. The international expansion strategy is particularly sophisticated because it leverages the Trump brand's global recognition while partnering with local expertise and capital. This allows for rapid expansion without the massive capital requirements that would be needed for wholly owned international developments. Here's what's really impressive about the Trump Organization's business model. It's not just about owning assets. It's about maximizing the value of the Trump brand through multiple revenue streams. The organization uses licensing deals, management contracts, and partnership structures that allow it to generate revenue from properties it doesn't necessarily own outright. This means they can expand globally and generate income while limiting capital risk. For example, many Trump-branded properties around the world are actually owned by local developers who pay licensing fees and management fees to the Trump Organization. This creates ongoing revenue streams without the capital investment typically required for international expansion. The brand licensing strategy has been particularly successful because the Trump name has become synonymous with luxury and exclusivity in many markets around the world. Let's talk about the financial scope of the Trump Organization. While exact figures are often private, we can piece together the scale from public information and industry estimates. The organization's assets are valued in the billions of dollars. The real estate portfolio alone represents billions in value across residential, commercial, and hospitality properties. Annual revenue streams come from multiple sources: hotel operations, golf course revenues, real estate sales, rental income, licensing fees, management fees, and retail sales. This diversification means the organization isn't dependent on any single revenue source. The employment impact is also significant. The Trump Organization employs thousands of people across its various divisions and properties worldwide. This includes everyone from hotel staff and golf course maintenance crews to corporate executives and real estate professionals. Something that often gets overlooked is the industry recognition the Trump Organization has received over the years. Trump properties have won numerous awards for luxury, service, and design. Trump hotels have received AAA 5 Diamond Awards, Forbes 5-star ratings, and other prestigious hospitality industry recognitions. The golf courses have been ranked among the best in the world by golf publications and have hosted major championships. This industry recognition isn't just about prestige, it's about demonstrating that the Trump Organization operates at the highest levels of quality and service in every industry it enters. Looking forward, the Trump Organization continues to evolve and expand. Recent announcements include new hotel developments, golf course acquisitions, and expansion into emerging markets. The organization's expansion into digital assets and cryptocurrency shows it's not just focused on traditional real estate and hospitality. It's actively pursuing new opportunities in emerging technologies and markets. The international expansion continues as well, with new projects and partnerships being announced regularly. This global growth strategy positions the organization to capitalize on luxury market growth worldwide. So there you have it. The Trump Organization is significantly bigger than most people realize. We're talking about a global business empire that spans spans multiple industries, operates in dozens of countries, and generates billions in revenue through hundreds of different business entities. This isn't just about politics or personality. This is about a sophisticated business operation that has successfully built and maintained a luxury brand across multiple industries for over 7 decades. From luxury hotels and championship golf courses to residential developments and commercial real estate, from entertainment and media to retail and digital assets, the Trump Organization has created a diversified business empire that continues to grow and evolve. The next time someone mentions the Trump Organization, remember, you're not just talking about a real estate company or a hotel chain. You're talking about one of the most diversified luxury business empires in the world, with operations spanning the globe and touching virtually every aspect of the luxury lifestyle market. And that's why the Trump Organization is bigger than you may know. What do you think about the scope of the Trump Organization? Did any of these business divisions surprise you? Let me know in the comments what aspect of this business empire you found most interesting, and if there are other companies you'd like me to break down in future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.